Meantime, joining me right now, Nevada Congressman Steven Horsford, a Democratic member of the House Ways and Means, Budget and Armed Services Committee. Congressman, welcome. Good to see you again. Let me ask you the likelihood of the House actually voting for both of these bills on Tuesday. I mean, logistically speaking, what needs to happen in order for the votes to be taken and then the legislation passed?
Well, thank you, Alex. It's good to be on again. First, the Rules Committee will begin meeting tomorrow, Monday, and that'll prepare the rule to come before the House of Representatives on Tuesday, which, based on my understanding and leadership's direction, we will begin debate and votes on Tuesday on both the bipartisan infrastructure bill as well as the Build Back Better agenda. These are transformative bills that are going to deliver significantly for the American family, including cutting taxes for middle-class families, creating millions of good-paying jobs, reducing costs on everything from childcare to healthcare, and making sure that as we build back better, we do so in a safer and more equitable way that does not leave anyone behind.
So the question is, with the finish line in sight, how important a moment is this for moderates and progressives? Is there extra significance given the timing of the president? He's out on the world stage right now. A lot of people are paying attention to this outside of even our borders.
He is, and he is delivering around the world as the leader of the free world is supposed to do. But he has already set up a big win for the American people right here at home as well. Before he left, obviously, he came to our caucus to talk to us about the framework in the Build Back Better Act, which, again, is about people. It's not about process or politics. It's about people. It's like my constituent, Yvette, who shared with me what this means for her. She talked about the child tax cut and the benefits that that's already providing to her and her children. She's able to now afford paying the power bill and providing healthy food for her children. That's what's contained in this Build Back Better bill and why Democrats will deliver for the American people.
And look, that which you're hearing from your constituent, Yvette, that's certainly not unique to you. You're hearing those kinds of stories from across this country. So when Joe Biden came to speak to the Democratic caucus, what was the reception to him? I've seen some who've said, oh, it was really an honor to have him there. I get that. But the reception of it, was it cold? Was it medium? Were people like, yeah, did that fire them up? I'm just curious what that was like.
I was ecstatic because of what's in the bill. What's in the bill is universal pre-K for children, something Democrats have been working to deliver for decades. What's in the bill is childcare so that it's no longer a challenge for working families to return to work and make sure that their children are receiving the care, the quality care that they need. What's in the bill is expanding health care coverage for millions of Americans who can't afford it. In Nevada, that's about 70,000 people who will help get coverage that don't have it today. What's in the bill is a provision that I worked on, the Breaking the Cycle of Violence Act, which would include historic amount of funding to disrupt violence in our communities by providing health and wellness and employment and training services for young people to end gun violence. What's in the bill are benefits to help families, to help small businesses, to cut taxes for middle-class families, and to create millions of jobs. So I'm ecstatic because we are about to deliver big for the American people, and it's because of the leadership of President Biden and Vice President Harris and Democrats. Now, the question is, will any Republicans join us to get this across the finish line?
Right. And all of these things you're saying, duly noted, they're all great. But having said that, there are things, notably paid family leave, that are not going to be in this bill, largely because Senator Joe Manchin has not supported that at this point. Interestingly, NBC News has learned that the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, emailed Senators Patty Murray and Kirsten Gillibrand about paid family leave. That happened on Friday, apparently, asking them, keep fighting hard. But she's likely echoing the sentiments of many in this country, just as an average citizen. I mean, what are you hearing from your constituents on that issue?
Well, rightfully, people are concerned, especially women and people of color who have been disproportionately affected during this pandemic and the recession. They're the ones who have been hit the hardest. And no one should have to choose between caring for a loved one, whether it be a child or a sick parent, and having to take off work and to lose pay. I have a constituent, Tamika, who has been an advocate for paid leave. And so my commitment to her and everyone else out there is to let them know President Biden and Democrats are going to continue to work on paid leave, whether it's included in this package or not. It's a priority for the American people, and we know that it's a policy that should be implemented despite objections by one or two senators on the other side.
Okay. Nevada Congressman Steven Horsford, thank you so much for your time and your insights into what's going on there on Capitol Hill. Appreciate that.